many times have I said in this video? Let's see. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my go-to summer makeup products, kind of pretty much my summer favorites. I don't know if people do favorites videos anymore. It was something that was very popular quite a few years ago here on YouTube, but I'm bringing it back today because I love favorites videos. Let's just sit down and let's get talking about the makeup. So we're gonna start off with how I do my makeup. I pretty much always preface that because it's just easier. If you go in the order that you do your makeup, you're not gonna forget something. So primer, always prime. And I always use two different primers for pore filling, that is. The first one is my all-time favorite. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. I'm wearing it, or I used it today, and I love this stuff. It's so awesome. You can apply it with your fingertips, or you can apply it with like a sponge. It makes your pores look tiny. I have very acne prone skin, cystic acne at some points depending on my hormone cycle. I used to, and I still do, pick at my face from time to time. If I'm very stressed out, if something's going wrong, if I'm nervous, anxious, all of that, I will pick at some of my acne, and you can see that I do have pretty acne prone skin. Underneath my foundation, I have very red, porous skin, so I like to fill and hide and blur those, and this is great for that. It sinks right in, it covers, it fills, it looks awesome, and it looks amazing with the makeup on. I used to just put this in the areas that I really needed it. Now I pretty much apply it everywhere on my skin. I know that might seem excessive, but you have pores everywhere on your skin. Mainly you have pores right on the tops of your cheeks, and that's where mine are the most noticeable, is like right here in this region. And another place I put it is right here in the middle of my forehead. That's the area that I have the most pores, is here and in my forehead region, but I've been really liking and taking it into other areas, like my cheek area where I get very large acne spots, and I will also take it right here in the middle of my chin where I also get acne, where I pick and break at the acne, which is a no-no. If you do it, stop now. I know it's easier said than done, but it is so much better for your skin if you stop now. With that being said, I also do it, of course, like on both sides. I'll do it in those areas. But another thing that I've noticed is with doing this, my bronzer applies differently. It's like this is so much smoother, and it goes over and it will blend better. Another one, if you don't have e.l.f. in your area, you always can get it online, which I'll leave the link for e.l.f. Cosmetics down below. I love e.l.f. products, have always loved them for years, and their primers have always been the best. If you're hopping over to Ulta and you really don't like this primer, or you're in Ulta and they don't have it in stock, another really good one is Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine. It's again a very like putty almost primer. It's awesome for pore filling. The difference between this one is it's a little bit slicker, and it has a more of a pinkish sheen to it, so if you're worried about that coming through, it won't. It just, when you apply it, it is going to sit there for about a minute until it dissolves into your skin. It goes completely away when you put foundation, concealer, powder, and all of your products on top. Both in a great price range. The e.l.f. is $8, and I want to say the Catrice is around in that area. I will leave a link for Ulta's website down below as well. Next on the list is foundation. Foundation is something that is very important to me, and I'm so picky about foundations. I want something that's going to cover well. I don't want a heavy foundation, but I want something that's going to be full coverage. I want it to be long wearing. I want it to have a good match to my skin tone. I do have a very holy grail foundation that I am wearing today that I've talked about for years and years on this channel, and it is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I always mix that one because the lightest shade is like porcelain, and it is way too dark still. I usually mix it, and the one that I have been mixing it with is the Revlon Color Stay. Those two I mix together. That's what I'm wearing today. It looks beautiful, very natural. I love it on my skin. However, something that I've also been loving that is different, I don't normally wear, is this CoverGirl foundation that I got from Walmart. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation with SPF, and it is in ivory. This is the lightest shade, I believe. This was on like clearance. I got it for like $5 or $7, something like that, which makes me think that they're discontinuing it, which is fine because I can that's like $6. But this is an awesome, awesome foundation. It is not the right shade when you first apply it. However, it oxidizes. But it's weird when it oxidizes. It doesn't oxidize in a way that it oxidizes to a darker shade. It almost matches my skin tone itself. So I've been testing this for a while. This foundation is really, really awesome. It looks so good on your skin. At first, when you're trying to blend it out, it's a little patchy, a little worrisome, but you need a good sponge. One thing that I have to say is I've been trying this new e.l.f. sponge out, and I'm not sure if I like it yet. But the Real Techniques ones I've always loved. Those are my holy grail sponges. So I would get something that either Real Techniques or Morphe, one of those two that I love, love, love. Get something that you know you're going to like. If you're a brush person, use a brush. This is beautiful on the skin. It looks so good, and I cannot even explain. It looks good in pictures too, which you know how most people are like, don't wear SPF and then take pictures. This looks good in pictures. Also, it gives you like a reflective dewiness, and you know how they say like you don't really want that in pictures. You want it when it's summer and it's hot and it's, you know, you want to be radiating. This is it. So I highly recommend this foundation. If you don't like it, then that's okay. You can even get your hands on it. I'm not really sure, but this is one of my favorites as of right now. I've been talking about that foundation for way too long. So let's go on to concealer. For concealer, I've been using these Tarte Shape Tape a lot lately. It is a really good concealer. If you want to try it out, go for it. That's exactly what I did. I wanted to see what the hype was about on it, and they're definitely right. This is a really good heavy-duty concealer that's going to mask absolutely everything and just make you look so bright and so natural. You can use it as a foundation if you really want to, a spot conceal, whatever you want to do. It looks beautiful. I highly recommend, and I got the lightest shade Fair. A good dupe for that is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is what I have underneath my eyes today, and it brightened and it looks really good. This shade is way too light for me, so I really should have gotten a shade up, but this is a Fair Warm. What I've been setting under eye concealer and the rest of my face with is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair Clair. I love this. Love, love, love this stuff. This is awesome. This is the best powder to bake with in the drugstore. This stuff is awesome. It's the best, and it's like $6 at the drugstore, so go get it. I have a bronzer, and this bronzer is falling apart, and I've hit pan on it, but this bronzer is awesome, and I love the shade of it. This is from Wet n Wild. It is in Sunset Striptease. It's their Color Icon bronzer. The top completely is broken, and I have a huge hole in it, but I love this. This is what I have on today. I think it looks really nice, and I think it looks natural, and it's kind of sun-kissed and warm and beautiful. So this I highly recommend to get. It's like $5 or so it's not like you're not gonna break the bank on it. I have two highlights because I'm a highlight fanatic. I have one that I've talked about for years. This is the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlight in Radiant Lights. This I've hit major pan on. I love this. I have it on top of a cream highlight today, and I think this looks so good on the skin. Forgot that top is broken as well. I don't know what I do to my makeup, you guys. Well, I think we need a little bit more highlight. I love it. It looks so good. It looks so good in person or on camera. It just looks like you're radiating, and that's exactly what it's called, Radiant Lights. Okay, so there's one highlighter. The other one that I don't know if I've talked about a lot is this one. This is the LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow. So this is a loose eyeshadow, and this is in Honeysuckle. It looks so beautiful. I freaking love it. I love it so much. And let's just apply a little bit of this too. To get it out, it's kind of a pain. I have to kind of open it into the lid, and then I put my brush in it. This looks like a wet highlight. Like, oof. And this is the only like highlighter that's like a golden honey color that I can wear and get away with wearing. Most other highlights are too golden, too yellow, and I can't wear them, but this one is great. I don't ever really use it as an eyeshadow. I use it as a highlight, and I love it. I always go over the top with it. You have to. Okay, now that we've highlighted ourselves to like craziness, we're gonna go into eyes and eyebrows. So I have the mascara that I constantly use. I love this stuff. It will never not be my favorite. It's really expensive, but it is awesome. It's like $11 at the drugstore. It's L'Oreal Paris Double Extend Mascara. I love this stuff. It's awesome. You don't have to take it off, and I'm lazy when it comes to taking off my makeup, so that's awesome. You just do step one, which is the white part. Coat your lashes in it. You let it kind of sit, let it get a little bit tacky, and then you go and do the black side, and it makes your lashes look beautiful. Very extended, very voluminous, very long, and you don't have to take it off. And when you wake up in the morning or wake up from a nap, you don't have raccoon eyes. Pretty much what I do is I jump in the shower the next day and take a shower, and it comes off right then and there. Okay, and then brows. I have two new brow products that I've really been loving. They are both from Essence. The first is the Make Me Brow, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a dupe for the Gimme Brow. I love this. This is awesome. This is what I'm wearing today. Just something easy and natural and quick. And then I have the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. I love this because on a day where I just want my brows to be set, I just do this. Like on vacation, that's what I was doing. I brought this with me, and I just kind of like combed it through my brows to make them look and stay in place. Then I just put this through my lashes too, like when I was swimming or when I went out and I really didn't want to wear a ton of makeup. So that was awesome for that. What are your die-hard Holy Grail favorites, and especially for this summertime? What are you looking forward to using again in the fall? Fall is coming up really quickly. I'm so excited, you guys. I cannot wait for fall. I cannot wait for the upcoming few weeks to months. A lot of exciting stuff is going to be going on, and you'll have to stay updated on this channel. If you are not already, please subscribe down below. There will also be a link at the end of this video in the end slate as well. It will take you to my channel, and you can check out all my old videos. Keep up with my videos by turning on the post notifications. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Follow me on Twitter because I'm really trying to post more there. I also want to know what you're loving. Again, leave it in the comment section and on Twitter at RealBabyGirlSci. Also go and follow my boyfriend. His socials will be linked down below as well. I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to share more exciting adventures with you, and products and love and happiness and all of that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful life, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.